What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the best pressure washing setup for efficiency. In this one, Kale's going to be walking us through the skid that he built himself, some of the upgrades that he's made on it, as well as towards the end of the video, we're going to get into why he uses the skid daily over the trailer and whether or not he thinks that you guys should build your own or pay to have one built. But before we get into the tour, if you guys want to learn how to wash every surface on a residential job site, which chemicals you need and how to mix them correctly, as well as the equipment you need and how to build your washing setup, check out the first link in the comment section and the description. That will take you to the How to Wash course, and in it, you're going to learn everything you need to know to start your business and to do the jobs correctly. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and check out the build. What's up, you guys? We are at a gas station cleaning. It's nighttime. You guys have been asking about the skid behind me. As you guys know, Kale used to run a trailer setup. But for this video, he's going to break down the skid, how much everything costs, as well as if he likes it more than the trailer. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. All right, Kale, so we got the skid here. Kind of break it down for us, because you built this. You know, usually people buy them already built, but you built yours. So kind of walk us through a little bit what we have here.
So basically, we got the skid off a marketplace. It was kind of like a needle in a haystack, like a one-of-a-kind find for us. We got it. It came with the skid, 50-gallon and 100-gallon tank, 2 hose reels that were mounted on the back opposite sides, and 2 toolboxes for $2,700. It was a steal. We brought it home overnight. We sank another $2,000 into it, built it out. So we were roughly about 5,000 deep in it, and we ran it like that for several months until we started to upgrade some things. We pulled a toolbox off of this side and decided to run all our hoses on this side. That way when we pull up to a customer's house, everything dumps off one side. We're not crossing hoses back and forth and everything. Went ahead and added a cheap hose reel to it just for our water supply. We upgraded and added a new soft wash hose on the hose reel that was already on here. 200 foot of pressure hose. It did come with the blend manifold encased in this beautiful box here. So we got all our valves and stuff, water, surfactant, bleach. We got our Remco 7-gallon per minute pump, our battery, which runs our pump and also runs our electric start for our pressure washer. We did just recently upgrade to this. We were running a small 3.5 just for rinsing. We weren't doing a whole lot of pressure cleaning and surface cleaning with this rig, but we started picking up some bigger contracts and stuff, so we decided to upgrade a little bit to a 5.5 gallon. So that was right around $2,100. We already had the ladders. We got a 30 foot and a 20 foot. 6-foot A-frame, and then we have our surface cleaner. We have our box, just carry our tarps, jumper cables if we ever run into a bond, our first aid kit as we call it, with spare parts, fittings, whatever you need when you get in a bond on a job, wands, smaller wash guns, backup pumps, tools, you name it, we got it.
So, Kale, a couple questions for you, bro. So this used to be a 3.5. How big of a difference has it been jumping up from 3.5 to 5.5?
Oh, it's definitely been a huge game changer as far as like the surface cleaning goes. It's a lot quicker. It speeds up the process. Definitely stepping up the GPM. We're able to get a better reach on taller buildings like apartment complexes and taller houses. Got a little more oomph to it to knock things down and everything. So I think it's definitely been a huge and game changer, and definitely plays a big instrumental role in, you know, day-to-day washing.
Right, and you guys went from using the trailer that's over there daily to now you guys use the skid every day. What's been the biggest difference from switching between those two?
The biggest thing that pushed us to use a skid versus the trailer is accessibility. We're not having to back in and out of driveways and stuff. We can park in front of the house. We can back in, pull in a lot easier without having to watch behind us and everything as much with the trailer and jackknifing, and just hard to get to areas. We can kind of squeeze the truck in and get places that we couldn't with the trailer, and it's a lot easier to haul around in the back of the truck. It's like driving your truck every day.
Right. So if you were going to do it again, would you go straight to this build and not do the trailer, or how would you do it?
It's hard to say, because since the last time we did a trailer review, we have upgraded a bunch of things, bigger tanks. We have an 8-gallon on that. We'll be doing a video on that. But we haven't found a way to fit an 8 on this, and we love that 8. It's played a huge part in our surface cleaning and hard to reach areas also. We haven't found a way to mount it on this, so it's really hard to say now that we use both, but I still think the skid for everyday washing would have to be my go-to, in my opinion. It's just a lot easier, a lot more organized and everything, and you're not yanking something around all day.
Excellent. So last two questions, Kale. You built this yourself. Would you recommend other people do the same? And how much money would you say you saved by building it yourself?
So like I said, we got a good deal on it. I believe if you get a skid, just the frame built out, they can go from anywhere from like $2,500 to $4,500 just for the frame itself. You might come out a couple grand cheaper building it out yourself, and but building something out yourself, you get a lot of experience in what it takes to get it to the point to use it. And when something does go wrong, you know exactly what to look for to troubleshoot it. So, because you're the one that put it all together. So,
right.
I think it's worth it. It's worth putting in the time and the money and getting the experience to learn your system as you build it. And that's how we've done everything.
Okay, sweet. What's the word of the day, man? Because everybody has to pick the word of the day that comes on the channel.
Word of the day? Skid. It's going to be software skid.
All right, you guys, the word of the day is skid. If you made it this far in the video, comment down below skid on hashtag you're a real one. We're about to start on this gas station cleaning, so stay tuned. We'll have a video coming up for that. But KO, thanks for coming on the channel, bro. We appreciate it.